Hello, everybody. Welcome to Holistic Wellness Wednesday. I am just checking to make sure we're live. There we go. There we go. Now we're live. Awesome. Awesome. All right. All right. So, welcome once again to Holistic Wellness Wednesday. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Oh, my goodness. So, Today we get to talk about seeing the good. Seeing the good. This has been popping up for me in the lives of some of my clients, some of my family members, some of my friends. I've experienced some of it in my own life, in my own situation, and it's this idea of being able to see the good in the people around you that are not quite aligned with your way of being. So there's numerous examples that kind of come into my mind, and it could be anything. It could be a huge disagreement or misalignment. It could be like a difference in religious beliefs, spiritual beliefs, cultural beliefs, or it could be as simple as like, a a family friend, say like trying to tell you how to raise your child or something. Like it could be really anything. And the question that I've been getting is like, how do you become united with that individual or the group of people or whatever it is for you? It might be one person, that might be a group of people, it might be, um a huge obvious example that of course we're all going through right now is do you get the shot, do you not get the shot, right? That's a huge deal right now, and each side has very strong beliefs and evidence that's been found literally on both sides, um, evidence that's been found to show like each side as to why they are the correct side, right? So you have, and each side, I'm not gonna tell you one side is better than the other. That's not the point of this post. It's actually the opposite of this post, okay? The point is unity. The point is, how do you come together? But whatever side you're on, try to imagine what it must feel like to be on the other side. If you would rather continue to bicker and moan and groan and fight with the other side and prove how right you are, and you'd rather be stressed out and upset, then stop listening. This post is not for you. If you are looking to find harmony among both sides, among all sides, then keep listening. Okay? So let's say, I guess it's best to use an example here. So let's take the shot, right? As an example, because this is the hot topic of the day. So let's go there. Let's address it, okay? So there are people, let's say there's a group of people who believe that if you choose not to get it, you are literally endangering the lives of everyone around you, right? So there's this belief, there's this fear of of feeling not safe, like you're not safe around the people who oppose that belief, right? Because you're like, that's threatening. It feels threatening to your core and your life, and like, these people can hurt me, they can make me sick, right? So you have this fear going on, and then let's pretend we're on the other side, right? So let's switch it out. And this other side where, has the belief of do not get it because, it's right now it's not effective with the other, variant anyway. It's experimental, it's harmful, and there's been all these deaths and whatever, all these things. And so again, there's the belief, there's the fear of don't make me put that in my body. That's going to hurt me. It's going to make me unsafe. That's not safe. It's going to hurt me. It's going to hurt the people around me. And it's not of benefit. So again, there's the fear. And regardless of which way you believe, for a moment, just for right now, just for a few minutes, can you step into the belief and the feeling and the fear of the other side? Not to agree with it. I'm not asking you to give up your beliefs and agree with something you don't agree with. I'm suggesting, for the sake of harmony, can you understand the feeling of the other side? Can you understand the emotion? Can you understand the fear that the other person might be feeling? And maybe listening to this conversation is making you feel more fearful and you can't settle that right now. Maybe you can't go there right now. So if that's you, I invite you to stop, take a moment, breathe in and out of your heart. Just try. Just this is breathing is going to relax your nervous system. Okay? So if you're starting to feel fear rising up in you right now, take a deep breath and let it go. Okay. So maybe if you're feeling like this topic is too close to home, you can't go there right now, let's take it to something easier. Okay. And in the meantime, you can let that marinate, let that sit and tune into your inner guidance and divine source for that peace. Okay. Because it will come. If you are ready for that, if you're ready to receive that peace, it will come. Okay. So we could use an easier example if that's what you need right now. Let's do parenting. Because that's another easy, I think it's an easy example. I've often heard of, first time parents, right, who feel some kind of way because, every other experienced parent in the world is trying to tell them how they should raise their child, right? And it could be anything from, well, here's what you should feed your new baby or child or whoever, you know, and here's the activities you should enroll them in, and here's make sure you're doing a great job with social engagement, and here's the fine motor skills you should be working on, and oh, you should homeschool or you should not homeschool. Like, see all these dynamics. There's like a million different directions you could go here. So in that instance, again, see if you can see where the other person is coming from. Take into consideration the background of the other person, the history of the other person. If you know, maybe even consider how that person was raised and their way of understanding the world and experiencing the world. Someone who was brought up in a household, um, maybe like in a more sheltered way of life, right? Where they couldn't really talk to other people, or didn't have that opportunity, or maybe they didn't have a lot of money. Um, so maybe they really had to struggle to make ends meet. Um, versus someone who maybe had lots of abundance and lots of opportunities and lots of ways to engage with the world. Think about the differences in living that those two people would have. right? Someone who grew up really poor and never had any money and like always had to focus on saving. Don't spend anything that's not safe, right? Here, and here's that theme of safety coming back. Versus someone who maybe grew up feel like very abundant, always having enough, never even like thinking about like, well, yeah, we save, but like, when you have abundance, it's meant to be shared. Like maybe having that mindset of being able to share abundance and go into new opportunities and programs and things like that. Imagine the mindset differences that exist between those two ways of thought. So again, here's the question. How do you see the good? How do you see the good? Right? And the way you see the good is by putting yourself in the shoes of the other person. Imagine what life must be like for them. And imagine if they are sharing a belief with you that is rubbing you the wrong way, or you don't agree with it, or there's this tension, right? There's this conflict going on. Can you imagine, well, what if I did believe the other, whatever the other is for you, the other side? How would I react? If I really believed that, this is another example. See, I'm just full of examples today. Um, this example is actually that now we're flipping sides. This is religious. So, there was an individual in my life who truly believed with just everything, heart, mind, soul, spirit, everything, that if I did not, conform to that way, to that belief system, that like extreme harm would come to me. Extreme horrible torment and harm would come to me. And, you know, everyone else around me at the time thought that this other person was just like over the top and kind of full of it. And like, dude, why is this person, being so forceful, and like trying to say my way is the right way to be. And I actually this was like back, many years ago. I actually took a step back and thought about it, like what would this person feel, and what would it be like to actually have that belief? What if I believed that, someone would actually be harmed and be in danger if they didn't believe this thing? Well, yeah, if I really believed that deep down in my soul, I'd probably do the same thing. I would do anything I could to try to help this person, shift the mindset and conform and all of these things, because the belief here is like you wanna be safe, right? Like don't allow this person to experience that unsafety and that danger. Help them to be safe. Right? So if you really believe that, like, of course you're gonna go out and be outspoken, do whatever it is that you need to do, because you're saving a life. In your mind, you're saving a life. And the same thing goes for any belief. People are very passionate about the beliefs, and it's not about whether they're right or wrong. Right? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what's the right answer. That's not my job. I am not an expert in the rules of life, right? We all have our own journey and we all get to figure that out as we go. So it's not about being right or wrong. It's about being able to understand where other people are coming from. So you don't have to believe what other people believe, but have compassion for the emotions that they feel, because the emotions that they feel are the same as yours. They're the same as yours. They have the same fears. They have the same hopes. They have the same dreams. It just looks different from their point of view. But they have the same emotions. And they have the same fears of feeling threatened, of feeling scared. And they have the same desire, I believe, deep down. Everyone really does want world peace, right? Like, it's like we really do want that. It's just we don't understand how to make that happen because we get in our own way. We allow our egos and our ways of living, thinking that we have the right way, we allow that to get in the way of actually experiencing what it's like to be another person. Like actually sitting with another person, actually experiencing what it's like to be them. Are you willing to go there? Are you willing to sit with that? If not, if you'd rather just stay in your own, stay in your own way, then we're not going to see world peace. But if we can allow our own beliefs and needs to be right, or to have our way be the only way, if we're willing to put that aside for like 5 minutes to sit and experience the amazing presence of another beautiful soul in front of us, because we're all created as a beautiful soul, and we're all actually connected with our souls. So that person that you are having trouble with, that maybe you disagree with, like deeply, it's like a hard divide for you. Guess what? That person and you are made of the same soul, the same essence of God, of the divine, whatever you understand that to be. You're made of the same thing. So the person that you hate most, if there's someone in your life that you hate, that you would want to use that term of hate, that person is an aspect of you, just like you are an aspect of them. So will you sit and experience the beauty of another person, the beauty of another soul? Can you see where the desire of their heart is? And that is how you see the good. That's how you see the good. You let yourself go and you allow yourself to hear and feel and experience the presence and the desires of the heart, of the soul of another person that you're sitting with. So try that. Try that this week, okay? Try that this week. And when it gets hard, just take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. And see your own soul's light when you need to be grounded. See that soul's light within your heart and keep breathing. And then come back. Just keep breathing and come back. It's a process. It's not gonna be fixed in 2 seconds, right? It's not gonna be fixed with one interaction. It could be. It could be. We have the power to do that. Be patient with yourself, have compassion with yourself and with the people around you. We do not need to be tearing each other down right now. We need to be coming together with compassion and understanding and alleviating the fears so that we can come together into the light and be the light for one another. Okay. Have a beautiful Holistic Wellness Wednesday. And take some time this week. I'm going to challenge you, take some time this week to sit with another beautiful soul that has a different opinion than yours and see what magic you can create together. All right. I will chat with you all later. Have a beautiful week. Bye for now.